Hello, everybody. How are you today? It is a beautiful, beautiful fall day. We have been getting rain, and I'm so grateful for the rain. We really, really need it. I have decided today to do a fascial facelift. I'm just going to take off my necklaces before we do our little fascia facelift. And then I'll be able to pull and stretch on anything I want to. So if you'd like to take off any rings or watches or constrictive jewelry, that would be great. Today is a step 10 day. We'll go over that in a little bit. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and let's get started. So first, I think we should do an antler twist. Antler twist is where you take your right hand and you point it backwards. You take your left hand, you point it forwards, and you kind of stick it there right there where your temple is. And then you're going to twist your hands up till they meet in the middle. I like to kind of raise and lift backwards a little bit. I'm going to relax my shoulders, and then I'm going to move back and forth, and I'm going to breathe in and out my nose to kind of activate those upper body pathways. So moving around. Hello. Just moving around. Twisting your head. Open and close your jaw. Looking down, looking up, open and closing my jaw. Now release. I like to shake my hands out between maneuvers. It always feels really good to me to just squish my head. I had a lot of head trauma in my life, so a lot of impact injuries, so all these head maneuvers have really just helped balance my head back out and make it feel a lot better all the time. Now I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to reach over. I'm going to grab the top of my right ear. I'm going to grab the bottom of my right ear with my right hand, and I'm just going to twist it until I find the tension spot for me. Sometimes it's forward, sometimes it's back. And now I'm pulling my ear off of my head. And then I'm going to kind of hang my head from my hands, and I'm going to move back and forth. And I'm going to breathe big breaths. Kind of like to imagine my head's like a sack filled with sand, so my hands are just pulling up on the open end of that balloon. Open and close the jaw. Moving around. Maybe squat a little bit. Look under your pit. Moving around. Looking back. And looking forward, looking down. Ooh, now release that ear. Feel how just pulling on your ear releases all of this area right here. It eases some of the tension in my neck. I can feel it in my jaw. My one jaw feels looser than the other. So now we're going to do the left side. So I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to grab the top of my ear. Again, I'm going to grab the bottom with my left hand, and I'm just going to pull forwards or backwards until I find a really good tension spot. Every body's different, and every time I do this, it's a little different angle. So now I'm just going to pull my ear off my head, kind of hang my head and move around. I like to breathe in my nose when I do my ears. Maybe look down, look up, and back and forth, looking under my left armpit. I'm gonna really open and close that jaw. and just move around. Moving around just puts different angles on it, and then using that breath to really just feel those tension spots and releasing and pulling on that. Now unwind. You can shake out your hands if you want. Next, we are going to go to the cheeks. Take the right hand and point it back and find that meaty part right there where the little hollow. I like to put my finger kind of in that little hollow right under my cheekbone there. And I'm going to point this hand back. I'm going to take the left hand and point it forward, that same spot, and then I'm going to twist my head, kind of pushing back a little bit too, squishing, and I'm going to move back and forth. Breathe in, lean back, move to the right, back to left, lean forward a little bit, look down, and then look back up. I'm going to open and close. Oh, my hand slipped. My jaw 3 times. All right, getting cheeky. Feels so good. Next, I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to put it right here on this nasolabial fold right here, and then I'm going to take the other hand and push away, push my ear and the whole side of my head away so that we get some nice stretch in this area. I'm going to hold, pin and lock this, and I'm going to pull this up and back. This is really good if your head is stopped up. It helps open up your nasal passages and all that, and it's just, I have a lot of, like I said, a lot of head trauma. That's where I cracked my face. Like 30 years ago, and I'm going to move back and forth and breathe. Some people like to pin their nose right here, but it just makes my head stop up. So I like to hold down a little bit closer to this fold right here. And I'm really pinning and locking that skin. Really just shoving that ear back and up. Moving around and breathing. I'm going to open and close my jaw. I feel like I can open my eye up wider on that side now. Anyway, that's so cool. I just love how interconnected our body is, how our fascia is just interwoven and connected everywhere. Now I'm going to do it on the right side, so I'm going to grab right there by the... Some people put it on the bridge of their nose. I don't like to do it like that. I like to put it right here, and I just really push back and away, and then I'm going to move and breathe. Just really torquing that head up. Maybe squat a little bit. And then open that nasal passage, moving around. I like to open and close my jaw. I'm pulling on that, and there we go. That is really good. Next, we're going to do, oh my gosh, let's do a vagus nerve reset. Okay, so I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to put it in this little hollow. Sometimes my first rib gets out, so your first rib connects this, your collarbone and sternum right here to the back right here to your first thoracic. And so what happens is when it gets cocked out of place, that's the only time you can really feel any kind of a bone right there. So I put my hand in there and I'm going to twist, and with this hand I'm going to push away, just push my jaw away. I'm going to squeeze just a little bit, and I'm going to move and breathe. Maybe lean back, squat, really jutting my chin out, pulling down on the bottom hand. Okay, and unwind. See, I got a nice crack out of my neck right there. That's always nice. I really love doing that one. Now this one, I'm going to do the same thing. This is my broken collarbone side. I have a non-union. My cat's just begging to get in. She can wait a few more minutes. These animals. Okay, now I'm going to twist this hand after I find a nice spot, find a nice little torsion spot there. And I'm going to push away with my left hand. And I am going to move around. Move around and breathe. Move left to right. Left to right. Maybe look back. Squat a little bit. Jut that chin out. Just moving around. Oh, that feels really nice. Next, I'm going to grab a handful of hair. Just grab a really good handful of hair on top of your head. Right now, I'm going to do the right hand. I'm actually going to go both directions. And I am going to take my left hand and pull down and away while I'm pulling up and back with this one. And I am going to move around. I really feel it when I look back. I'm going to open and close my jaw. I can really feel it as I open and close. Oh, that's really great. I love pulling my hair. It feels so good on my head. It just opens up all that fascia that used to wedge down on my skull and sometimes give me headaches or congestion and stuff. And I haven't had any of that for so long. So I'm going to grab another nice handful right here with my left hand. I'm going to twist around. I'm going to grab my forehead and I'm going to pull the other direction. Really pulling that hair off my head. Just moving around. When I find a tie, oh, see that right there is connected to my ribs over here. So I'm just going to feel that stretch. Just feeling in my body where it feels the tension. Relaxing my shoulders. Just easing all that tension from my body and relax. So you got taller hair from that one. All right, that feels so good. I think I want to go back here to the bottom. Right here next to your occiput, the very lowest hair on my head. If you don't have hair, you can grab your fingers and just like squeeze. Just squeeze and pull it apart. But me, I'm going to grab my hair. I'm going to twist. Ooh, I'm going to twist them different directions today. I'm twisting up from the outside and in the middle. And I'm pulling apart. And now I'm just going to move and breathe. Now check and see how it feels different when you breathe in your mouth. Relax your shoulders, breathe in your nose. You might notice different sensations as you move around. Just find those spots. See, I have several spots that are still tied in with that rib that was out. It's almost completely healed up. I'm so grateful to fascial maneuvers. I just have always healed super fast anyway. And we're told we don't heal as fast in our older age, and I am not experiencing that. I am experiencing just as quick a healing, if not quicker, than I did for a while. But I had gotten where I wasn't able to access nutrition for a while, so I had gotten nutritionally deficient. And I think part of it is getting all the minerals back in my body too. So that's very important. Now let's do a heart opener. Now I'm really going to pull my fingers apart right here. Just really pulling into that sternum and pulling apart. Now I'm going to lean my chin up. I'm gonna squat and jump my chin up, and I'm just gonna move around and breathe. Maybe squat a little more. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now I'm just going to move and integrate this just a little bit. I can feel myself. I've settled down. I feel a little dreamy almost even. I'm definitely more relaxed in my arm, my shoulders, my neck, even my hands. I felt that down into my ribs. I really like feeling it down into my ribs. And now we will talk about the astrology of today. Today is a step 10 Scorpio day. So it's protect and protect again your heart, because you're protecting your manifestations, you're protecting your creations, you're protecting what you're putting out into the world. You want to establish boundaries for that, because you know that everything that you make is awesome. And everybody needs something that everybody has. Oh, right on. I'm glad. I love just pulling and stretching and moving around and stretching all this stuff out. It really has helped with my collarbone. I used to have this big, thick cord right here. And there's still a little bit of one, but it is nothing like it used to be. And I'm in my 60s, so I need all of the maintenance work I can get. I hope you guys have a really good day. Today is Dia de los Muertos. I used to live in New Mexico, so there would be a parade today to celebrate the Day of the Dead. And it's to honor our ancestors and really connect with our ancestors and accept their wisdom and just, have the respect and honor for your ancestors that brought you into this planet so you could have this marvelous, marvelous experience. You guys have a really good day, and I will be here tomorrow.